Okay, here I am in another hotel room, dashing about Europe, doing more flying than British Airways. Lots and lots of shoots on at the moment. You might wonder why some of my photography videos are as plushly lit as some of the others. Well, the reason is I'm a busy working photographer and I don't want to miss doing them, but I end up in hotel rooms like this out and about on location, so that's the reason. So look, let's get on with this video, and that is about, are you tired of not getting the perfect shot? I mean, do you feel like your photography skills are sometimes a little bit stuck in the mud, your bank account screams, buy that latest camera to you because it's going to fix everything, isn't it? Of course it is. Well, no, it isn't. But fear not, because I'm actually going to tell you that you've actually been looking in the wrong place. If you want to up your photography game, skip the latest camera model and let's have a little chat about the real hero of the photography world. Yes, you know what I mean. The lens. I know it's not as flashy, it's not as sexy as the brand spanking new camera, is it? But trust me, it is the real deal. So let's break it down, shall we? Why should you be buying lenses? Well, you're fixated on getting a new camera. Everybody is. You leaf through the magazines and the manufacturers tell you this one's got more megapixels, it's better in low light. Wow, how innovative. I mean, you really think that new gear will magically transform you into the next Ansel Adams? Huh? It's not going to happen. Let me burst your bubble. While you're chasing after the latest and greatest camera, you're totally missing out on what really makes a massive difference in your photography. Yep, you guessed it. It's all about the glass, the lens. That is what is really, really going to transform your photography. You see, when you're drooling over sort of shiny camera bodies and buttons and feel, the real magic's happening when you invest in that high quality lens at the front. Where the rubber meets the road, folks. That's where it's happening. Not in your new fancy camera body with all the bells and whistles going on. No. I mean, seriously, have you ever seen a picture and thought, wow, that's an incredible photo. It absolutely must have been taken by a cutting edge camera body. No, you haven't, have you? Because it's the lens that's doing all the heavy lifting. So as I sit in my hotel room here, waiting for the weather to change for the next shoot, we've got time to talk about sharpness. Yeah, that's right, sharpness. Because when your new camera body is giving you more pixels to play with, well, a high quality lens. Let's not forget about the lovely bokeh too, that you can be bringing into your photography with lenses. Yep, that buttery, dreamy background blur that makes your subject pop like never before. You want that, don't you? Well, surprise, surprise. It's the lens that makes that happen. It's not your shiny camera body. No, it's the f-stop and your lens. Don't even get me started, by the way, on low light performance. A fast lens is what's going to let you in to that beautiful area of photography, natural light. It's not your oh so impressive camera body. But hey, keep lusting after that new body and I'm sure your low light photos will look just as grainy as they do now. If that's what you want, that's the place to go. But me, I'm going lens every single time. Now, I can already hear some of the camera snobs squealing about that new sensor and its incredible dynamic range. But guess what? You can have the best sensor in the world, but without a killer lens, you're just going to be capturing all that dynamic range in a mediocre way. And let's not forget about the weight and size as well. Sure, your new camera body, it might be lightweight, it might be compact, but slap on a monster of a lens and suddenly you're hauling around a small elephant. But hey, isn't that so much fun? So listen, my dear photography snobs, while you're out there drooling over that new camera model, I think you're overlooking the real gem that you could actually be looking for. The one that will really lift your photography to the next level. A fabulous, a top-notch, an incredible lens. Put one of those on the camera body you've already got and you might just found that wow factor. So let's stop the madness, shall we, folks? Next time you're about to empty your bank account for that new camera body that everybody's told you should have, take a deep breath. Look into that camera bag and ask yourself, do I really need another body? Or is it time to invest in some glass? That is going to make your photography sing. You know the answer to that, don't you? It's glass, glass, glass. It's a lens all day long that is going to transform your photography. Trust me, your photography journey is not going to be the same once you start experimenting with new lenses. And when you switch your focus from camera bodies to lenses, hey, you might even surprise yourself with how stunning the images that you're going to capture are going to be. So there you have it, folks. The real hero of photography. I'm going to have to get these teeth changed. It's not the camera body, it's the lens. Hey, look, if you don't agree, leave a comment. If you do agree, leave a comment. Down there, it's by the subscribe button. You might as well hit that as well. I've got some more things as well that I think in the photography world often get overlooked. Sometimes it's gear. Most of the time it's technique. Look, I'm a touchy-feely photographer. I don't go on lens data and grids. I just want to know what it's like to feel, what kind of enthusiasm it gives me for photography, how confident it makes me feel. That's what I really like about photography kit and techniques. Techniques like this one. This is a technique that I use all the time in photography. If you do nothing else, this simple, free of charge technique, if you bring it into your photography, it's back to basics, yeah, but do this on every single shot. And I guarantee before you even change your camera body or lens, you will start taking better pictures. It's an absolute no-brainer and it's in this video here. Why don't you watch that?